took a deep dive now, man. I took a deep dive.
Uh-oh.
As I'm scrolling through, man, I seen you had some, issues, growing up of being, not feeling that you were enough or being bullied for, who you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
So talk about how you was able to overcome that and does that feeling that you had growing up, did that push you to want to do an individual sport like weightlifting?
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I mean, Broward County is Broward County. I mean, like, I went to school from like when I was like a young age. Like, everyone kind of knew me, but I was always like the chunkier kid, like the bigger kid. Like, I think like I was in seventh grade, I was like 220. So like, trust me, like, he said, "Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a big
yeah,
guy.
yeah."
That's a big guy.
Oh
But
yeah, I had some meat on my body. I'm not gonna lie. So then coming from that to now playing basketball, I mean, like, yeah, I slimmed out, but in my mind, I was never gonna be like a 100-pound person who could be fast and jump high and like whatever. So it kind of just felt like because I was heavier and slower, like I couldn't even like learn how to use my body correctly, like even for the sport, because it was just changing from being like really heavy and now I'm getting lighter, but then like can I increase my speed? But I also need my size to like do what I gotta do as a 4 or 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it just was like a hard, and the thing was is like we had, assistant coach and our main coach, but they weren't really spending time with us one on one. So it was kind of like we already have these great players. You have to find your space in and do the work outside of this. And it was like, I mean, my parents were like medical background. They didn't play basketball. I was never even played AAU. I didn't even know what AAU was. I was sitting here like wearing my teammates' team night jersey, like the fuck is a team night? Like, where'd you get this shit from? And little did I know, like, it's like one of the best AAU teams within like Florida. So it just was kind of hard because, like, I guess for my parents, they saw it more as like a good way to lose weight and have cardio instead of like a way to actually, be competitive. Because like I was always a smart kid, like AP honors classes, like all
Mhm.
throughout like high school. So for them, it's like you're gonna go to a good school if you focus on your grades. So they saw it all as like a distraction. So then from that standpoint, it was just kind of like, why are you putting yourself in this situation where you're surrounding yourself around people who like they're not going to end up in places that you're going to end up when you could be focusing on locking in on your career and locking in on like what God created you to do. So I think for me, like I use it to kind of fuel me because I'm like a big challenge based person. So if like someone is saying like, oh, you can't do this or like, nah, this isn't for you, I want to prove you wrong.